Atlanta didn't just make hip hop, it changed what hip hop was allowed to be. But here's the question, after what we just did with 9 rounds, who actually built that sound? Was it Outkast who took it global, or was it Goodie Mob who told Atlanta what it was?
I think the question is unfair because it's going to make me look bad. But here we go. My answer is simple. I think the rooted sound of Goodie Mob gave Atlanta as a whole a sound that the country couldn't deny. And I think based on that root, it allowed Outkast to catapult themselves internationally.
Yeah, I agree with that too, man. I think, like you said, the root, and what I thought about was the root and the fruit. With Goodie Mob being the root, because if y'all watched the 9 rounds we did, most of the songs I talked about that I picked were ones where they were talking about the Atlanta and the South.
Mm-hmm.
And they described it so well. They described the feeling of it so well, the struggles and the joys. I don't think there was anybody who could have competed with that more. And Outkast, I think the reason that a lot of people didn't try to copy Outkast was Andre.
Yeah, I think you couldn't really.
We talked about this with other rappers. You're not going to out Andre. I'm not sure a lot of people wanted to, because Andre was way outside the box. So I don't think a lot of people wanted to try it. But Goodie Mob just simply and elegantly explained what it was and somehow made their music have that feeling.
The third project is where you've seen the diversion, so to speak, of the specific Atlanta sound morph into the Outkast sound. That's the difference. I think the biggest difference is Goodie Mob gave us the sounds of Atlanta we didn't know was in there. We always thought it was, club music, but like Miami club music, right? Because the after hour spot, the shake 'em up, was the root of just about everything you ever knew about Atlanta. But the deep Southern sound that Atlanta truly needed to expand outside of Georgia, outside of the parameters of the South, it was that Goodie Mob sound, which eventually the Dungeon family as a whole, like you said, they went in two different ways. One of them stayed home, one of them went off to college, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? and you know what I'm saying?
Came back dressing different, talking different.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with staying home working at the plant 25 years, having a good life for your family. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope. That's Southern there too. So that's it for us, y'all. Just an extra question. What do y'all think? Drop down in the comments. Let us know. Who do you think had more influence on the Atlanta sound? We will catch y'all next time. I'm Chad, BA.